What is going on, everybody? I'm a bit late, real. Let me get some things taken care of right here. Let me turn my music down a little bit, man. Yeah. So this is your boy Marcus Washington. You're on the mark where we talk everything Falcons football, and you know, I can't say I'm shocked. You can't win games like this, man. You can't win games like this waking up in the fourth quarter and thinking that, it's just going to go your way. I see a lot of people already putting this loss on Younghoe Koo. This was not Koo's fault. Koo missed from 50 and 52 yards. This offense was absolutely inept for three quarters. A safety and a pick at the 5, which resulted in 9 points. This team is consistent at being inconsistent, bro. I'm gonna go through the numbers, man. We went through this last year, fam. We went through this last year. We had an opportunity to put a stranglehold on the division, and we decided not to. Bruh, when you look at Jesus Christ. When you look at these numbers, bro. We had 438 total yards of offense. They had 290. We had 338 passing yards. They had 142. We had 100 rushing yards. They had 148. We were averaging 6.3 yards a play. They were averaging 4.3. We had 24 first downs. They had 16. We were 5 of 13, third down efficiency. They were 6 of 16. We were perfect on fourth down. We were 1 for 1. They were 1 for 2. Total plays, we had 2 more plays than they did. 69 to their 67. And had 100 plus more yards of offense than they did. We allowed 6 sacks. Interceptions thrown. 1. Happened to be a fucking devastating one, bruh. They had no turnovers. And they held up. Man, listen, bro. Hey, listen. What do you say at this point, man? What do you say at this point? Arthur Smith is trying to make a quarterback into something that he's not. Desmond Ridder was just throwing caution into the wind today and said, fuck it. The pass he threw to Drake London, that was a great catch by Drake London. This motherfucker threw it in double coverage. This is who he is, bruh. This is who he is. And we scored 25 points. Honestly, man, fam, let's just be real. Bijan had an incredible run and then punched it in. And then Drake London had an incredible catch. That led to the run in by Desmond Ridder, where he only had to beat one guy. And let's not talk about the pick that he actually threw but got called back for a penalty. At this point, man, I'm good. You have an opportunity to put a stranglehold on the division, and you're incapable of. And bruh, Tampa is trash. Look at they did not play good. Man, I don't know what this defense has to do. In the middle of the game, they gave this fucking offense time after time after time after time after time after time to put up points. 5 straight possessions. We didn't put up 10 fucking yards. But we gonna blame Kudo. We gonna blame Richie Grant now. We gonna blame Phillips now. Let's talk about this goddamn offense. It's been like this all season, fam. Every game, y'all can go check it for yourself. Every game we've played, there's a stretch where this defense is making stop after stop after stop after stop. And this offense does nothing with it. Man, Bryce, it is what it is, my guy. The positive thing about it is we're a game closer from Arthur Smith getting fired. I honestly, man, this offense is so bad for long stretches of games. I do not understand how this guy is still calling plays, bruh. We ended the first half with 85 total yards. Last week we had 81 total yards. So there's a consistency there. The Jets defense is awesome. The Bucs isn't. And you had 4 more yards of offense. Tyler Algier at one point had 3 carries for 8 yards. Cordell Patterson at one point had 1 carry. Let's go deep, fam. And I mean, I'm not, fam, I'm irritated. I'm not even shocked. I'm just fucking irritated at the quality of football that we continue to march out on the fucking field on the offensive side of the ball weekly. This football theory from Arthur Smith, it does not work. It does not work. You play to keep the game close, and then the fourth quarter, anything goes. You're going to lose the majority of those games, bro. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. So, Tyler Algier ends 9 carries for 40 yards. Bijan Robinson has 10 for 34. Desmond Ridder has 4 of 19. Cordell Patterson has 3 for 7. Listen, fam. Drake London had a game. 8 for 128. Drake London balled out today. And that play that got us on the other side of the ball, that wasn't a good pass. That was a great catch. That was an absolutely great catch, fam. But, bro, you can't put this out. You can't continuously put this product out on the field, bro. You can't. Charles says London had 170. I'm looking at it now. It says he had. Let me refresh my page because I'm on my side. Hold on. Player stats. Yeah, player stats. Let me see what we got here. I had to refresh it real quick. God damn it. What the fuck's going on here? Okay. Oh, yeah. You're right. 172. 172, bro. It's at this point, man. And it's going to be like this for the rest of the season, guys. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. And the funny part about it is I said we were gonna score at least 24 to 27 points. We scored 25. Problem is on the offensive side of the ball, you gave up 2 with a safety, and then you basically gifted them 7 with the goddamn pick. I'm at a point where this is irritating now because it's the same thing. I've told everybody you can literally miss the first 3 quarters of the game. You can miss it and walk into the fourth quarter. It's the same game, no matter who we play. Same game, same exact game. The football theory is terrible. It is terrible. And I mean, for three quarters, this offense did nothing. We were getting booed at home. And then Dez started getting reckless with the ball. Ball placement, terrible. Throwing into coverage, I'm like, this dude just don't care no more. And you ain't gonna win like that, bro. You're not. So Tampa, hold on for a second. One of my Tampa Bay friends just sent me. Hold on. Even my partner is saying we should have won that game. He's like, I don't know how we won, but I'll take it. So, what next? We're losing games we should be winning. This has been a consistent all year. Lost to Arizona, should have won. Lost to Minnesota, should have won. Lost this game, should have won. This was a 10-win team. Bug Nation said, "Tell them defense made just enough plays." Hold on, let me put this up. Hold on. I mean, just enough. I'll say this, man. Our offense is terrible. Our offense is terrible. It's just terrible. The safety, Desmond's tucking the ball back in. Should have pulled the trigger, but the problem is he threw a pick earlier in damn near that same position. So now he's trigger happy, or he's gun shy. Then later on he got trigger happy. Man, bro, hey, listen. Here's the problem. I'm going to tell you what the problem is right here, right now. I've been saying it all year. Our biggest weakness is at quarterback and head coach, who happens to be the offensive coordinator. That's why our goddamn offense looks like this. That's why we can't put up the points that we want to put up. Those are the two right there. Right there. This game, you saw Desmond Ridder just basically say, fuck it. Fuck it. You basically saw this shit on the field. And I'm like, bro, why are you throwing the ball? Why? Now notice, when Drake London caught that pass, they didn't say that was a good pass. They said it was a great catch. Could have very well easily been a pick, just the same. I'm going to get to some of these comments. Bucs Nation, this is somebody who clearly isn't in our fan base. Look at what he's saying, fam. We've been saying this all year. Ridder's bad. Y'all really just need another quarterback and maybe a second wide receiver to London. The only people that are basically co-signing Desmond Ridder is people in our fan base. But I'm like, fam, y'all have to open your eyes. If this game didn't tell it, and when you look at the numbers, this is what they'll tell you. Desmond Ridder was 26 of 40, 347 yards. The man's got another 300-yard game. What are y'all complaining about? He's got another 300-yard game. And a loss. Mind you, a lot of these chunk plays, he got credit for the last play of the game that Drake London caught. Drake got 170 of those yards. But you'll hear, what more do y'all expect? This guy's got more 300-yard games than such and such and such and such, who has a winning record right now. But what I saw this man doing today was throwing that ball in reckless positions. The one he threw to, who was that, Kyle Pitts or Jonnu Smith? When there was help over the top, that was a pick. that got called back. Why are you throwing there? He had a shot. It was a completion. Actually, it was an incompletion to Kyle Pitts. He had a guy open in the flat. Nobody near him. So again, our main issue right now is at quarterback and offensive coordinator, who happens to be the head coach. That's it. John Norman says, I blame the O-line. O-line actually stood up. One point we had 4 guys missing from the O-line. It was just the offense could not do anything, bruh. Dog, I'm talking about I'm rolling my eyes on the couch like I was possessed. You could have put me in a horror movie the way my eyes looked in some of these drives. Defense stands up on 4th down, turnover on downs. What does the offense do? 3 and out. So at this point, G said, let me get to some of these comments. G says, what's up, Mark? I'm late tuning in. I had to go take a walk to cool off, bruh. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Dom, what's going on? He says, Ritter shouldn't be getting no fucking credit at all. He has some head-scratching throws. We need a quarterback and an OC. D. Lawton says, Ritter sucks ass. Scooter says, it's the Matt Ryan syndrome. Fans look at stats and not blaming him. Yeah, they look at stats until the stats betray them. That's what they do. Stats betray them. They don't want to talk about stats. They want to talk about intangibles. Raymond says, now I got to hear, give them time. Don't want to hear that crap no more. It's 3 years. We're 3 years into a three-year build. Super Cantra 85 says, I'm not going to lie. I blame myself. Every time I wear my Falcons poncho, we lose. It got cold in my house and I wore my Falcons poncho. I'll take the blame for this one, fam. Oh, man. What's going on, Armani? Says Ritter is terrible, Negro Damas. He's very lucky that Drake on that Drake London catch. It was a great catch. It was a great catch by Drake London. Drake London went off today. But that catch, without that catch, it's probably a pick. If I'm being honest, if he doesn't catch it, it's probably a pick. Albert Sandoval says, facts, man, I've been a Ritter supporter, but only one good drive in the first half. Then a special London catch finally sparked us. We can't blame Koo or the defense. It's on Ritter and AS today, just facts. I can't put this on Koo. Koo missed 250 yarders. And one he barely missed. But the thing is, offense shouldn't be putting the goddamn field goal kicker in that position anyway. How we gonna blame Koo when we had a fucking safety and a pick where the ball was on the 1? That's 9 points. Even with Koo missing both those field goals, it gave up 9 points on offense. And this has been a reoccurring theme with us. Ritter has the turnover jitters. So at this point, you can expect a pick every game. You can expect it because he's not seeing the field. Because, say it with me, fam, he's not fucking ready. But Art wants to make this boy an all-world quarterback. I'm just, And there are going to be some defenders. I already know it. There's going to be some Art Smith defenders. There's going to be some Ritter defenders. I get it. I get it. I don't know how you defend 3/4 of absolute inept offense, but shoot yourself in the foot on that. Shoot yourself in the foot on that, fam. Have at it. What I'm looking at right now is an offense that's supposed to be stacked. We know what Kyle Pitts can do. We know what Bijan can do. We know what Tyler Algier can do. We know what Drake London can do. Yet we don't see this on a consistent basis. But you are trying to force a quarterback that isn't ready down the throats of the fan base and your organization. This was, I talked about this last night. Offense got to bail us out this game. Offense got to be the one to win this game. What they do? 3/4 of nothing. And then in the fourth quarter, they're like, oh, you know what? Let's go out here and make it competitive. And the fans will get attacked for this one. There will be people that'll blame the fans. What did y'all expect? To beat a fucking team that's been subpar mediocre? Bro, you're supposed to have a consistent team, a consistent offense, but you have the most inconsistent quarterback in the league this year. I mean, how he just casually threw the pick, then went back to the sideline, took off his helmet, and just sat there and looked like a fucking dummy. Not really taking into consideration, you just put your defense in dire straits right there, because that's automatic points. Throwing into double coverage multiple times. Multiple. These ain't even tight windows, fam. The window is closed. He's trying to throw and break the glass through the window to get it to the receiver. But I blame Arthur Smith. Every one of these L's is on Arthur Smith. Art, when you're that close to your end zone, why are you throwing the fucking ball? Why? 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 You know your quarterback's inconsistent. So why? 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 Explain that to me, bro. Where the run game? We were at 70 yards rushing, or wasn't even at 70 yards rushing when Bijan broke out for that for the big one. He's inconsistent too. RJ said, just what I said last night. Coach Smith outcoached himself. Yeah. T.O. says Ritter was late on a lot of throws too. Buddy got to learn to get the ball out when guys get in their break. The pick was trash. He didn't even read the defense. Shaking my head. The corner sat on the play and jumped it. Just sat and jumped it and said thank you. Corey says Arthur Smith is the problem. Coaching is a hobby to him. Couldn't have said it better, fam. RJ says, stop saying Ritter's not ready, man. The guy is garbage truck juice. I'm trying to give the kid a break. But it's fam. Yeah. We talked about this last night. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago about how every one of these games was going to be a dogfight. No matter who we play, it's going to be a dogfight. That is a sign of a mediocre team. If every team you play, you got to fight, like to the end, yeah, you really ain't that good yourself. And the problem is, in a lot of situations, you have a better roster. But the positive that I'm looking for, positive. Now we ain't in the playoffs no more. This is the only justifiable reason to keep Arthur Smith, is if we make the playoffs. If we don't, I don't see a justifiable reason to keep him. Betty Crocker schedule. The majority of the teams that you played this year are not good. The majority of them. And you still didn't make the playoffs? John says, hey, Marcus, I guess I have to eat some crow. I said last night that they wouldn't score 24 points. I had them pegged at 24 to 27 because Tampa's defense ain't really that good. And you're playing at home. Jack says, didn't they just commit to his ass through 24? They said that. They said that. But I don't, man, this offense has been so bad. So bad. I don't see, because he is the offensive play caller. What are you going to do? Fire Dave Ragone? Is Dave Ragone really the problem? Like honestly, is he really if we went and got another offensive coordinator, would that help? He's still calling the plays, bruh. And his play calling is suspect at certain times. Y'all remember the 3rd and 6 where we're running the ball? Dave Ragone ain't calling that shit. That's him. So at this point, it's like, if you want to see your offense, fam, I'm sorry. If I'm Terry Fontenot, I've seen enough on this offense, bro. This don't even look like a pro offense. And I'm going to be real. We don't even look like a pro offense, bro. But I know some people say, Mark, you're hitting the panic button. Bam, I've been hitting the panic button for a while now. I've been saying, if this offense, since week 1, really, when we won, I said, we got to do something about this pass game. We got to do something about this pass game, bro. This offense don't really look good. Mike says, exactly. You know, people are trying to tell us Ritter is the guy because he threw 300 yards against the 25th ranked defense. Yeah, they'll say that. They won't talk about the 5 straight possessions where we failed to put together 10 yards. They'll fail to mention that. Third quarter, goose egg. Put up no points. First quarter, only put up 3. But in the fourth quarter, some type of way, we put up 15 points. Buck Nation, I listen, fam, I agree with this. Buck said we probably should have had like 4 picks in this game. I agree. But unfortunately, people will only look at, here's the thing. Y'all know we've talked about this ad nauseum. When you are a lover of one player and not the team, all you'll look at is 347 yards. That's it. 347 yards and 25 points. What else do you want from the guy? Well, let's add to the fact that, one, he didn't score one of them touchdowns. That was Bijan, first and foremost. Two, he gave up a safety. Three, he threw a pick inside the 10. Desmond Ridder is the type of guy who will dig a ditch and then find a way to help us get out of the ditch that he dug. He's inconsistent, fam. People can argue all day about this. He's inconsistent, but so is our coach. And that, in essence, makes our offense inconsistent. Michael says, the defense held all game long. I can't be mad about the fourth quarter. They were on the field more than the offense. It's the same script every game. The offense will make 4 or 5 stops, and the offense does nothing. Nothing. Buck said it again. Honestly, the reason y'all not completely in control of this division is because of Ridder. So now, moving on. I'm sorry. I can't guarantee none of these games is wins no more. I can't. I just simply can't. I simply can't. And we play the Panthers next. I can't even guarantee that as a win. I can't. Reason why I can't is because of this fucking offense. You can't rely on them at all. We can rely on our defense. We can't rely on this offense. Bro, if a defense comes out and makes 4 or 5 consecutive stops, you should be able to put up points. I'm sorry. Well, you know, cool, missed 2 field goals, man. What you say about that? Talk to me about the Jets game. Huh? You still there? Let's look at our schedule, bro. Let's look at the schedule. Since we gonna put the blame on Koo been consistent all the way up until this game. And at one, we talked about Koo being the MVP last night. But was Koo to blame against the Cardinals? What about the Titans, bro? What about the Commanders? What about the Jaguars? What about the Lions? We're putting all this on Koo? Offense has been absolute. I'm just going to be real. We've been absolute ass all year. We've had a couple of sparks, but other than that, this offense has not been dominant in one motherfucking game this year. Facts. We ain't put a team down all year, fam. And we got a first rounder. And we talking top 10 picks. Tight end, wide receiver, running back. And then had a rookie running back last year who went over 1,000. And Cordell Patterson, who's supposed to be in this joker role. What the fuck is that now? Cordell been non-existent. So yeah, I got smoke for this offense, and I had it all year. When they do good, I'm gonna give them credit. But they've been inconsistent all year, fam. And this is supposed to be a goddamn head coach who's supposed to be an offensive guy. With a Tecmo Bowl playbook, bro. With a Tecmo Bowl playbook. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it 1,000, fam. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. This is what we dealing with right now. This is what we dealing with right now, bro. When we come out, this is what we dealing with. When this offense comes out to play, this is what we're dealing with right here. A goddamn Tecmo Bowl team, bro. That's it. It's our goddamn team on offense. Fucking Tecmo Bowl. So yeah. Smoke, bro. I got smoke for this offense. I got smoke for him. And the sad part about it, it ain't gonna get no better. It ain't gonna get no better. This is what the offense is. And people think like I love getting on here, going ape shit about my team. Man, I go ape shit because I want to see my team be great. This ain't fun for me. But this offense cheats. And we went through this last year. Sitting at the top of the NFC. Yeah, man. Yeah, feeling ourselves. And then we lose a game like this. I'm like, bro, really? So again, man, let me predict what's going to happen next week, fam. Let me just predict it. Let's just get it the fuck over with. So y'all can actually spend y'all Sunday in peace. We play Carolina. It's going to be close until the fourth quarter. Then it's going to come down to like the 7-minute mark. And whoever makes the best plays win. That's it. That's it. That's your game right there. That's your goddamn game. And Carolina is there to get took. They ain't got no incentive to win. They got no incentive to win, bruh. None. They season been over. Lost the day. Bro, they won one game. One. They won in 12. 1-12. 1-12. You should not struggle with this team. You shouldn't. But I'm telling you what's going to happen next week. 3 quarters, it's going to be close. That's the embarrassing part about this team. Ain't no goddamn pride. Ain't no pride. Ain't no pride. Somebody in that locker room should be flipping shit over, mainly on the defensive side of the ball. There's got to be somebody in there that says enough is a fucking enough. What the fuck are y'all doing over there? We over here studying tape. What are y'all doing? Eating it? What are y'all doing in the quarterback room? Are y'all watching tape or playing gin rummy? Are y'all watching tape or shooting craps? What's happening? And if I'm a player, I'm looking at the coach too. What are you calling, bruh? We done gave y'all everything we got out here. Y'all out here fucking playing around. Jack, good point. Good point. Hold on, let me go back to this comment. Jack said it best, man. Grady said it last year. Tired of it. But they probably said, Grady, listen, you know we ain't got no money. We ain't got no money in the cupboard right now, man. Give us another year. That's what happened. Grady probably sitting on the couch right now saying the same shit. I'm tired of it. And we had some guys go out, man, said, man, I don't know what's going on with ankles. But Street went out. Lindstrom went out for a spell. What's going on, Perry? Perry says, bruh, it's been this way for 3 years now. Arthur Smith has killed my passion for watching any Falcons games. It's a damn shame, man. He has, I would say this, he's diluted the product for sure. But it's up to the front office to decide what they're going to do, what they're not going to do. You'll even have some people saying, man, you know what? This is one loss, man. We just won 2. You know, it's just one loss. We'll be able to bounce back. Y'all said the same shit last year. What I'm seeing is a pattern. And patterns are hard to break. There were some highlights from this game. Drake London, this is probably Drake London's best game. Defense, I mean, from the second, hold on, let me go back and look at this. They gave up that first touchdown. I mean, shit, they didn't have a choice. I mean, goddamn. So I can't even put that one on the defense. Tell your quarterback to quit throwing picks in the red zone. But they said, all right. Played decent. It's just the problem is, man, the third quarter, we didn't do nothing in the third quarter. 0 points. They got 7. So now we're at a time like this. We're in a situation now where I don't want to tell y'all that it's over, because mathematically it's not over. Mathematically isn't. What I will tell y'all is we just need to start scouting at this point. We need to start scouting. I feel like you will have, let's put on our Doctor Strange capes, right? Let's all put them on. Go get your Doctor Strange cape with the Falcon logo on it and follow me. We levitating right now, okay? We're about to travel into the multiverse of football. Y'all there? Let's roll. So we're in the universe right now where Atlanta has missed the playoffs. And Arthur Blank decides he's going to give Arthur Smith another year. You're probably going to have a mutiny on your hands. I see that. And they don't change anything. Dave Ragone is still the offensive coordinator. Arthur Smith is still calling the plays. People are going to clock out. And Desmond Ridder is still your quarterback. And on top of that, they don't even go after another quarterback. Because they say, hey, we got Heineke for another year. We're paying Heineke pretty substantial money. And Art says, okay, Des, let's run it back. You've had a year under your belt where you've been mediocre all year. I don't look at yards as a result. I look at dubs and losses. Because Matt Ryan had these type of numbers too when we went 4-12. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all need me to go back to the year where we went 4-12 and pull up some of Matt Ryan's stats? These numbers don't goddamn impress me. I saw what I saw. But I think in a situation like this, I honestly think, fam, this might get put in the hands of Terry Fontenot. I think Art is a nice guy, man. He's a nice guy. Very nice. And I believe that he really doesn't want to make this decision if we do not make the playoffs. So he's going to put it in your general manager's hands. Don't put it in Rich McKay's hands. Don't do that. Put it in Terry Fontenot's hands. Because, see, Terry didn't pick Arthur Smith. Now, if you put it in Terry's hands and Terry says, let's run this back another year. Now, guess what, Terry? I'm looking at you. But I'm going to tell you, fam, if I was in Terry's position right now, I'm lobbying to get Arthur Smith out now. The offense is anemic right now, bruh. And I'm going to tell you what some defenders are going to say. Man, listen, man, you got a lot of people out here talking about, man, this offense ain't doing nothing, man. But look, Desmond Ridder had 26 for 40, man. 347 yards, man. One interception, but I mean, that could happen to anybody. Y'all ain't going to talk about Drake London's drop that could have changed the trajectory of the game. Y'all ain't going to talk about guys not getting open, even though guys were open in this game that he didn't throw it to. Y'all ain't going to talk about that, man. Y'all just going to slam on the quarterback, man. Y'all don't realize, listen, man, this a team game. You understand what I'm saying? This a team game, man. We was short on the offensive line, man. We was short on the defense, man. Sometimes these things happen, man. And it was a divisional game. So sometimes, man, y'all act like y'all know football, and y'all don't even know football, man. Anybody can win any given Sunday. So what, we lost? There's still a couple games, man. We can get right back into this thing. That's my quarterback. Arthur Smith, man. Arthur Smith was playing, he was making the play call, man. You got to do it like that. Y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. Y'all casuals. Y'all casual fans, man. I used to play the position. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all dumb as hell, man. Well, I'm going to keep it a buck. Ridder ain't going nowhere. Arthur Smith ain't going nowhere. We're going to run this back next year, and we're going to be a better team. Shut the fuck up. That's mediocre talk. Ain't nothing in that greatness. Ain't nothing about that greatness. Them excuses, bruh. I'ma keep it a thigh while with you, man. A lot of people don't know what they talking about. Look, 347 yards. Look at the potential this kid got. This kid got a lot of potential. Y'all don't see that, man. Y'all slam every quarterback that we got. Look at what y'all did to Matt Ryan. Y'all got Matt Ryan up out of here. No, we didn't. Did you not forget that we had 3 losing seasons going into that year? Did you not forget that Deshaun Watson was on the block? Did you forget that we actually had Deshaun Watson in Atlanta, good to go, before Cleveland made that dumbass, ridiculous offer that was too good to say no to? And then Matt Ryan got in his feelings. And Atlanta did something that a lot of teams do. They said, okay, where you want to go? Where you want to go, Matt? They sent him to a contender. Indiana at the time was one quarterback away. Y'all know what happened to Matt Ryan? Matt Ryan got benched not once, but twice, and then cut. And now he's out of the league. But when you hear that type of talk, ask yourself, is there greatness? Are they asking for greatness in any of that? Or are they asking for time? Man, you just got to understand, it's like this. You got to build a foundation. You know, it takes time to build a foundation. And when you build that foundation, you got to build the rooms. So it takes time, man. It just don't happen overnight. Have y'all ever seen somebody actually build a house? I hate to be stereotypical right now, but I didn't see Mexicans throw up a house in about 3 weeks. Foundation and everything. And then on top of that, we had a head coach in Mike Smith. Went to the playoffs first year. We had a quarterback. We had a head coach in Dan Quinn. Went to the Super Bowl second year. So what we building this goddamn foundation off of? Time? Ain't no greatness talk in none of that shit. Excuse making and buying time. You know who was building a foundation? Houston. Carolina ain't even built a foundation right now. They just an empty plot right now. But you hear these guys talk, it ain't nothing but excuses, bruh. Nothing but excuses. And then they go to the numbers and skew the numbers. Fail to talk about the pick and the safety like that was nothing. Like that was nothing. That was 9 points, bruh. But they'll dodge all that stuff. Y'all just hate, man. Y'all just hate this. Why y'all hate this man so much? Y'all hate. I don't know why y'all hate this guy so much. Don't nobody hate Desmond Ridder. But if you look at his play, he's inconsistent. Them facts. You can't even argue facts. Them facts. If he wouldn't have got benched. Arthur Smith is terrible at play calling. These are facts. And the only people that are ghost riding the whip for our quarterback right now is a small base in our fan base. Everybody else is telling us, y'all quarterback cheeks. Y'all quarterback some trash. Everybody else is telling us this. Dave said, this is New York Jets level bad. So, anyway, man, I'm going to go ahead and hop up off of here and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Mathematically, we're not out of it, so anything can happen. But right now, man, if I'm being real with you, man, it feels bad. Now, you can go and win against Carolina and Tampa can lose and the Saints can lose, and guess what? Bing, you're right back up there, right? That could happen. That doesn't change the fact that you have to absolutely do something about this offense. And we have not systematically beat down any team this year. Them facts. So I'm going to end on a positive note. Drake London, game ball, 170. Defense, played good enough. Played good enough. Now the last couple of drives, Richie gives up the tug. Phillips gives up the hold, which is, I'm going to be like that, But honestly, if this offense would have did anything between quarters 2 and 3, wouldn't be in this position to begin with. So I'm up out of here, man. You have yourselves an awesome Sunday. We'll be back here tomorrow with Monday game talk. Oh boy, this is getting painful by the week. Where we talk about the keys to victory against Carolina. Fam, listen, it's a fucking 1-12 team. I mean, if it's any team you should put out of their fucking misery, it's them. It's them. It's them. They're there for the taking, bruh. But you know what? I've said that multiple times this year, and what has happened? We lost. Alberto says, am I supposed to panic next week? Man, fam, listen. 3 quarters is going to be tough. So if you're sitting there ready to rip your TV off your wall at the end of the 3rd quarter because it's close, don't. Just sit there and chill, because that's how we've played all year. It's the philosophy in how we play on offense is broken. It's broken. So I don't know if we can fix that this year. Especially this late. They're not going to change anything, fam. So, now getting to the playoffs is somewhat tough now because we're in a fucking 3-way tie. So you think Tampa ain't going to come out and want to play every one of their games tough? The Saints, so on. This is what happens when you're not playing to your potential. And Atlanta ain't even at that. They ain't even scratched the surface. They don't even have nails to scratch the surface at this point. So it might take somebody else coming in here who knows what they're doing on offense to do that. And that's all I'm saying, fam. But with that being said and done, I'm up out of here, man. Y'all have yourselves an excellent night. We'll be back on here tomorrow to chop up good game, man. I'm out. Peace.